Hi friends, welcome to WebChamp. In this video, I'm going to discuss one of the interview question about the SQL. That what is the difference between truncate, delete, and drop commands in SQL, and when to use which command is one of the very famous interview question when you are attending a SQL interview. Okay. So let's do the small kind of operations. So obviously, what we used to do is, okay, we first of all we will discuss with, and we will start with the truncate. So truncate. So whenever you have to remove the data, all the records from the table, we used to truncate the table. We use the command called truncate table, right? Then even same thing we can do here. Yeah, I will say table name. This is what the command syntax, truncate table, and then table name you have to write. Similarly, you can do the same kind of operation with the help of delete also. So you can say delete from, and if you just pass the table name, so this will also perform the same kind of operation. Delete from table name is also going to remove all the record. Okay. Then what is the difference between delete and truncate? Obviously, okay. So if you are familiar with the trigger, so triggers can be created on the DML commands, meaning on delete kind of triggers are there, okay, or after delete, before delete, okay. So these kinds of triggers are there in different databases. Okay, commands are different, but yes, trigger is a trigger. So whenever you try to remove the data from the table using the truncate table, so what it will do, it will, meaning truncate is not going to fire any trigger. Versus what will happen if you use the delete, you will be able to do the same thing, but it is going to fire the triggers if triggers are there. Another thing is that truncate is faster than delete command. There is a reason, I will discuss that. So truncate do not, meaning do not apply the row wise lock. Here delete apply the row wise lock. Let's say if you want to truncate a table, it will apply the one lock for the entire table and remove the data. But in case of delete, this is not going to happen. It will apply the lock for each row and then it will perform the delete operation. So this is what the difference, another difference. So if I make a note of this, so triggers will not be fired, but here in this case, in case of delete, triggers will get fired. Triggers will get fired. Okay. Then next difference I discussed is put lock on table. Here put, let's say put lock on row by row. Okay, so that's why this will be little bit, meaning the delete command will be slower than the triggers. Another thing is that if you use the truncate command to remove the data, that cannot be rolled back. Cannot be rolled back. But let's say if you use delete command, can be rolled back. Okay, data can be rolled back. One more thing is that a very basic difference is this is a data definition language. Truncate comes under the data definition language. Delete command falls under the command type called DDL, data, no, sorry, DML, data manipulation language. Okay. Then next difference is that performance I discussed. Truncate is faster. Did I noted that? Locked. Okay. Yes. So if I say Truncate is faster, here I will say delete is slower. Okay, so truncate command means we do the delete operation plus comment. Okay. Here we perform the delete, and we cannot perform, meaning by default it is not going to perform the commit. So that's why we are able to roll back these transitions, deleted transitions. Okay. Then next is drop command. Let's say drop. So whenever you have to get rid of the entire table, okay. So what will happen if you use the drop? So it will remove the database objects. It will remove. Okay. This is again drop is remove database objects. Database objects means nothing but table. Okay. It will remove the completely table. Its schema and whatever the triggers you have created on that table, or if you have defined something on the table, so everything will get removed. Even table views will get deleted, then indexes will be removed. Okay, so that kind of things happens when we use the remove database object. Okay, so database objects, here I can say table, triggers, because triggers we create on the table. Even views, I will say views, then index. So these are the examples of database objects. So these will get deleted. Okay, completely removed. Then by default, meaning this is completely irreversible operation. So we cannot do this. So I will say irreversible operation. Meaning we cannot get the transaction back by doing anything when we use the drop command. Okay, and the syntax is very simple. Drop table, table name. Okay. So this is what the difference in all the three commands. Very very important question with respect to the interview on the SQL. So I hope you like the content of this video. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a nice day.